The Dassault Mirage 3 stands as one of the most iconic fighter aircraft of the Cold War era, a machine that combined speed, simplicity, and raw aerodynamic elegance into a form that reshaped air combat across multiple continents. When it first appeared in the late 1950s, the world of military aviation was rapidly changing. Supersonic flight was no longer experimental, it was becoming essential. Nations wanted fighters that could climb fast, intercept high-altitude bombers, and still remain affordable and reliable. The Mirage 3 answered all of those demands in one bold design. As a reminder, this aircraft was originally designed and built in France by Dassault Aviation, but its story does not belong to one country alone. It became a global fighter, adopted, modified, and sometimes transformed by the nations that flew it. Among those nations, South Africa played a particularly important role, using the Mirage 3 not just as an aircraft, but as a foundation for its own advanced fighter development. The most striking feature of the Mirage 3 is its delta wing. Unlike traditional swept wings, the delta wing provided exceptional strength, high-speed stability, and excellent performance at supersonic speeds. This design allowed the Mirage 3 to exceed Mach 2, making it one of the first European fighters capable of sustained Mach 2 flight. The aircraft's slender fuselage, pointed nose, and sharply angled wings gave it a futuristic appearance that still looks aggressive even today. Powered by the Snecma 8er turbojet engine, the Mirage 3 delivered strong thrust with mechanical simplicity. While it lacked some of the complex electronics found in later fighters, this simplicity was actually one of its greatest strengths. The aircraft was easy to maintain, rugged under harsh conditions, and capable of operating from relatively basic airbases. For many air forces, especially those outside NATO's inner circle, this made the Mirage 3 extremely attractive. In combat terms, the Mirage 3 was designed primarily as an interceptor, but it quickly proved itself as a multi-role fighter. It could carry air-to-air missiles, cannons, bombs, and reconnaissance equipment. Its speed and climb rate allowed pilots to engage or disengage at will, a crucial advantage in real combat. During the 1967 Six-Day War, Mirage 3 aircraft demonstrated devastating effectiveness, establishing air superiority early in the conflict and cementing the jet's reputation worldwide. South Africa entered the Mirage 3 story during a time of growing regional tension and increasing international isolation. In the 1960s, the South African Air Force needed a modern, high-performance fighter to replace aging aircraft and defend vast airspace. The Mirage 3 fit these needs perfectly. South Africa acquired multiple variants and quickly became one of the most skilled operators of the aircraft. Operating in hot, dusty environments placed unique demands on the Mirage 3. South African engineers and technicians gained deep experience maintaining and modifying the aircraft to suit local conditions. Over time, these upgrades went far beyond simple maintenance. Avionics were improved, weapons systems were adapted, and airframes were refined to extend service life. This hands-on expertise laid the groundwork for something much bigger. As international arms embargoes tightened, South Africa could no longer rely on foreign suppliers for new fighter aircraft. Instead of grounding its fleet, the country chose innovation. The Mirage 3 airframe became the foundation for a new, locally developed fighter program. This evolution ultimately led to the Atlas Cheetah, a heavily upgraded aircraft that incorporated modern avionics, improved aerodynamics, and advanced weapons systems, while still retaining the proven Mirage Delta Wing platform. In this way, the Mirage 3 became more than just a fighter jet in South Africa, it became a technological stepping stone. The lessons learned from operating and upgrading the Mirage 3 allowed South African aerospace engineers to design, test, and field an aircraft that rivaled much newer fighters in certain roles. Few aircraft in history can claim such influence on a nation's independent defense capability. Beyond South Africa, the Mirage 3 served in dozens of air forces around the world. From the deserts of the Middle East to the mountains of South America and the skies of South Asia, the aircraft proved adaptable and resilient. Pilots often praised its responsiveness at high speeds, while ground crews appreciated its straightforward design. Although it demanded skill during takeoff and landing due to the delta wing's characteristics, experienced pilots found it deadly once airborne. The Mirage 3 also shaped aerial combat doctrine. It emphasized speed, altitude, and missile-based interception at a time when dogfighting was still evolving. Yet, When forced into close combat, the aircraft could still hold its own, especially in the hands of well-trained pilots. Its twin cannons provided reliable firepower even when missiles failed or were unavailable. As technology advanced, newer fighters eventually replaced the Mirage 3 in frontline service. Aircraft with fly-by-wire systems, pulse Doppler radar, and multi-mode sensors entered the scene. However, the Mirage 3 did not disappear quietly. Many were upgraded, converted into reconnaissance platforms, or used as advanced trainers. Some remained in limited service well into the 21st century, a testament to the strength of the original design. Today, the Mirage 3 is remembered not just as a machine, but as a symbol of an era. It represents a time when bold aerodynamic ideas, mechanical simplicity, and pilot skill defined air combat. In South Africa, its legacy lives on most clearly through the Atlas Cheetah, an aircraft that would not exist without the Mirage III's strong bones and proven performance. Looking back, the Mirage III's true achievement lies in its balance. It was fast but manageable, powerful but maintainable, advanced yet adaptable. Few aircraft managed to satisfy so many different air forces, environments, and missions. Fewer still go on to inspire entirely new fighters long after their original design should have faded into history. The Mirage 3 may have been born in France, but its impact was global, and its relationship with South Africa remains one of the most fascinating chapters in its long and respected service life. Even today, when modern stealth fighters dominate headlines, the sharp delta silhouette of the Mirage 3 continues to command respect, reminding the world that true legends are defined not just by technology, but by how well they serve those who fly them.